what are the key reasons for optimism in 2020?
I think the main reason that I have for optimism is where we're starting from in the UK. So we're starting from a place where sentiment is very low towards the UK equity market. We're starting from a place where valuations are very low. This is versus global equity peers and also versus the UK's own history. I think that's always a very good place to start. And then when you look at the backdrop in the UK, and I'm talking at a point where we haven't quite had the election yet, but it's very close, we could have a situation next year where we have more political stability, we have modest fiscal stimulus boosting the UK economy, and that would in turn boost, I think, business confidence and consumer confidence. So I think what we could see next year in the UK is a modest year for economic growth. I'm not talking, stellar 2-3% growth rate. I'm talking a year where we have a more stable backdrop, perhaps 1.5% GDP growth. I think that's a lot better backdrop for UK businesses.
How about you, Bruce? What are your key reasons for optimism next year?
Well, it's always difficult to encapsulate the whole world in an outlook, but I think one of the underlying features that is very positive is the interest rate backdrop. Now that the US has stopped raising rates, it's enabled a lot of countries around the world to start to cut interest rates because they hadn't up until this point. So we've seen rate cuts in Indonesia, we've seen rate cuts in Mexico, we've seen rate cuts in Brazil and also in India. So that enables growth to pick up next year. That's what we'll be looking to see, a pickup in economic growth in many emerging markets, which should be positive for the companies that we own that are domiciled there, but also, of course, for companies in other parts of the world that do business there.